time to stay focused, man.
Theatrics out love, you know.
Pull me up.
Pull me up, man. For sure, man. It's the reserved lunch table, man.
You do the honors.
It's the reserved lunch table.
Storm.
Just a smidget. Just a smidget. Let me get love, you know.
Tap me in, baby.
Get out a swirl, you know.
Taste.
You know, you can't do a senseless pour. Do you feel me? Reserved lunch table, man.
Let's go. It's time.
Yo, Father's Day, man.
Oh man. Father's Day was good, man. I got to spend it with the kids, you know. Man, I took them to Great Wolf, you know, they water park, tied them out, you know. Perryville, they just put one in Perryville, 40 minutes away. You know. Good, man. Good for the kids, man. You know?
Yeah, this was my first official Father's Day. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Fatherhood is gonna be one of them ones, man. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, a lot of people keep asking me about it, or you know, it's an honor when people say like, "Yo, I know you're gonna be a good father" and shit like that.
For sure.
But yo, I'm lost for words.
Do
Like,
it feel real at this point now? Like,
I mean, shit, we got a couple weeks.
it don't get no realer than that.
Yeah, we got a couple weeks, and everything is calculated. So even like shit I don't even want nobody to help me put shit up.
Because you
That's
want
personal.
to.
Yeah, I did
gotta-
that.
yeah.
I did
Sure,
that.
yeah.
So we just got the crib up. We just got the change the table up. Well, I mended the crib, change the table up, but yeah. So the semantics of it, the nostalgia parts of it is done. But yeah, I'm excited, man.
That's what's up, man. I always tell you, man. You know, fatherhood is sometimes it can make or break you. You know, but the beauty of it is just seeing what you help co-create, turn into what you want it to be, or you can only hope for how you want your little ones to turn out. And of course, I was the first out of us to have kids, twin girls and a boy. So it helped me mature a lot, knowing that I cannot go a day without thinking about them or knowing that I have to make it because they've depended on me. So and even if it comes in the future for you, at least you got examples of guys be like, Dad, my guys went through this.
I ain't gonna lie though,
embrace it.
This past one, for some reason, like, it been on my mind. It's been on my mind a lot. But Father's Day, just this past Sunday, was like, every man got a purpose in life. I feel like that part is what makes us worth something. Even though we valuable, but by then it's like, all right, besides your immediate family, it's like, all right, now it's time for legacy.
Namesake.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I go back and forth with it, but I'm more for it than against it, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, man.
So if God could bless you, what would you want to have on your first go round, boy or girl?
I would want a boy. I think every man want a boy. You know what I mean? But I think I'm a girl's dad for some reason. You know what I mean? They be sweet on me or something. But I think I know I want to have more than one if I decide to. You know what I mean? Because I knew what it was like to be an only child and shit. So I'm definitely down for that.
Definitely want to have more than one.
Yeah.
I was trying to triple double that thing.
Yeah.
The twins running my family.
For
so
sure.
My wife got twin sisters. I got twin brothers and 2 sets of twin cousins. Yeah, I was
I
trying.
only got one set of twins.
But see, there's twins on both of mine, 2 sets, and we had a set of triplets. So
It's twins in the building. You
Yeah.
You're a twin?
Yeah.
You know I'm a twin?
Oh man, I'm twin.
I didn't know that.
You're not.
You might rub some off on us.
Yo, I was trying. Yo, I was loading up too. I was definitely
That's
loading
crazy.
up.
What did you do to prepare for people that don't know
So
how that go as far as
What?
preparing?
So when we was the wedding was coming up, we ain't have not too personal, but
Y'all
I ain't
wasn't
touch
intimate?
Wasn't intimate for like the last 30 days.
Intentionally.
Yeah, intentionally.
Y'all did share y'all's intimacy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a difference.
Intimacy for those 30 days before the wedding. Like I'm like, because it was like drawing an excitement too to getting married, and that helped a lot. But
sure.
More so, I was just putting a 60 piece in a clip.
That's crazy
trying,
too. So you was going, you wasn't even doing the
gas
speed
station
limit.
bills.
You wasn't doing the
Straight
speed
up.
limit.
Yo,
Clappington Boulevard. You feel me?
watermelon with the seeds. That's all I
You
need.
probably got that thing. You was like,
Yo,
Juices and burns.
Juice, ain't nothing but juices and burns. You know that shit hurt though.
You took it to Clappington
that shit
Boulevard.
hurt.
That was it.
Yeah, that's how we set it up for that. Like the honeymoon, that's what. But it's still all that shit is cool, but it don't matter unless she's ovulating at that
For sure.
time.
All about the
I was trying because I want it's three of us, so I wanted two.
Mm.
I want no less than two.
Okay.
But if I could have got that out in one swoop,
yeah.
might have been done.
That's
Just shaking the algorithm, you know.
Yeah,
that's another thing though. I wanted to be that way, to be planned. I don't want it to be, you know what I mean, no mishap. I want to be intentional about that next step in my life. So that's another thing that holds restraint on moving forward with that decision.
Sure.
Just making sure that everything is in line. Nothing gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
But
I believe that.
but
But
just
at
making
least
sure.
y'all closest to that, you know what I mean?
Trying to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, hey. I don't know.
What you drinking on, Pat?
Oh, that's that Old Day to Soul, man. You know, the 7th estate. You gotta make sure you do your due diligence with that. There's a Cologne vineyard, you know, out in Napa Valley.
Mm-hmm.
This is a crazy collab. It's actually a 2021. For y'all to know, we are, you know, wine connoisseurs. You know, yeah, you know, for the purposes, it's the you know. But Carmelo Anthony and Robert Mondavi. For y'all that don't know who Robert Mondavi is, if you ever been in Total Wine and you see the number sticker with the yellow number around it, they're rated, whether it be 97, 98, 99. He's responsible for that. But yeah, man, it's how it tastes, fellas.
Shit, why you holding them? Right.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. My fault. That was a little childish.
Yeah.
Facts. Yo was holding that bottle though.
My fault.
Shout out to Mello though.
Yeah, shout out to Mello. Hey, this price point was nice on here. You know, price point was nice. You know, you get what you pay for, man.
So yeah, let them know how much they can go.
This actually was you can't get this in the store. You got to go to you know, it's crazy to plug that 7estate, you know, .com, you know, Old Day to Soul, $275, 275 big ones.
Rich niggas.
Limited edition, you know. And to accommodate that, you get the aerator, you know, opens up your wine. Large hip or your
wide hip.
no stemless. No stemless, man.
Stemless for you making me happy, man. I'm walking them up.
You can't pour that in a regular cup, plastic cup.
Nah, man, man. We joke about it a lot, but yo, stay away from them stemless wine glasses, man. Stemless wine glasses, that's for niggas who close the refrigerator door with their hips.
Yeah, man, for sure. Hey.
Or the bonus wings and shit like that.
Hold up.
Like chicken nuggets, man.
That's all they got. Chicken nuggets, all they got.
And you probably want to.
I'm sorry, they call them poppers. We just gonna say poppers.
Fuck out of here.
Fry hard too.
Oh, let it rock. They got time limit on this joint. Keep it golden brown.
Keep it golden brown.
83 South.
Hey man, listen though, this is the Missouri Lux table, man. You know, it's always a vibe.
So we're going to break. First break. All right.
For sure, man. But you know, it's the Reserve Lunch Table. You know, got my
table.
guy Larry Love,
Happy to be
Popular Stranger.
We got some exciting things that we preparing for, but yeah.
For sure, man. Yo, yeah, we had to get that out the way. The jitters, had to get the jitters out. You feel me? That calmed
You
me
gotta
down.
drink. Once you drink, and then it really be. I call it a McDonald's French fry light. Once the light come on, them mics is hot. Man, fuck that shit. Like the mic falling, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That shit Just people
even with
saying
the wine, it ain't giving you that. It ain't. It's still.
Martin shit.
It's still not heavy on the palate though, you know. But this feels though it might creep up on you.
Yeah, you
So
stop the
that's
camera.
why I think it feel
Stop.
like.
Oh, that's the nerd at the cool table shit. Like the kids that I coach and mentor, this is the type of shit that I talk to them about. Like we was in the hallways, we had the fly shit on, we was messing with the girls, but our grades was
We
strict.
went to
We
class.
was respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that dummy shit and all that. It wasn't. Yo, let me see a progress report. Yo, failing every class.
Yeah,
Get your
yeah.
dumb ass out of
Yeah.
here. You can't hang with us.
We
Like,
was at the homecoming.
We was at everything. You know?
Functioning injunctions and all of that.
Farewell.
Come on, yo.
Sophomore ball.
That's what
You-
that's what the reserve table.
Even
shit
though
all
Western
about.
was a girls' school, we was parking
You
lot,
thought we was in it.
tripping, not pipping, but we was out there like a lawn chick.
That's what the reserve table and nerd at the cool table shit is all about.
I
It's
got
like,
to flower with
yo,
a lot of doves.
fly
I like
shit.
that.
Yeah,
I got the flower with a lot of doves. Pun intended.
I know my name up there. Causing ruckus.
Fly shit. You know, you ask fly shit. Just culture.
Mm.
You know, being studious.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
that's what the nerd
Well-mannered.
Now, boy.
Yeah.
Well-mannered and well-groomed.
Come on, yo.
Mom Dukes ain't letting you leave out that house like that. You ain't brushing your hair, lotion down.
We was getting manicures in 10th, 11th grade. Like we had the cheat code because Carver was a trade school, so we was getting our hair done and nails done in school. So that's the shit we was doing. We was 16, 17 years old. But on top of that, like making sure you was sharp. Like this is something that I see missing today with the youth. It's like, yo, being a good kid doesn't make you a sucker. Yo, you being smart is not a sucker. Yo, read a book. Like being sharp was a thing back then. Like, yo, that nigga sharp. That was a thing back then. Now it's like, nah, yo, I don't need you. You go. I was in. This is crazy. I'm in the school, right? My thing now, I go around and I ask them, like, what's a dozen? You know the 3 different answers they gave me? One of them said 10. One of them said 100.
Hold on, you asked them what's a
I
dozen?
said, yo, how many is a dozen, yo? I said, let me switch this shit up. I'm getting all these different answers. I bought a dozen of donuts. It was 3 left in there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, there's 3 donuts left in there. How many missing? One nigga said 7, man.
It's crazy.
He said 7, man. That's the type of shit that I'm
But
talking
he know
about.
how much a Pooh Shiesty cost.
And this
He slick though. This high school. He slick though. Big Balenciagas on everything. That's what I'm talking about. Nerd at the cool table.
Yeah.
And back when we was in school, even the flyest girls, they had the good grades too. So they wasn't looking. You come on. If you was one of us, they looking at it like, damn, I'm dating a guy or I'm dealing with a guy who can help me with my homework and projects, and he's fly. Might hold my books, might walk me to the bus stop, or might be even driving to 11th, 12th grade.
And we'll fuck you up.
I'm talking about all of that has to go into.
I'm talking about from the shoulders.
But that gave you the, honestly, but not even being funny, but that gave you that gave us the confidence to do it how we did it, because we could still do all that and still understood that we could still stand our ground
For sure.
or whatever. That made other people feel like, well, shit, I can do that too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? All people gotta do is see that
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing and it's cool when they gonna follow suit. You know what I mean? So
And see, we always gave our respect, but we ain't tolerate disrespect. And that was a must. That just goes from, your upbringing.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, and yes, you never know how you're impacting a person then. Back then when we was growing up, that's what we did. Hey, how you doing? So it's like, now I think the respect and the love is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially, because some people, you can't even just say, hey, how you doing? Good morning. What you mean, duh? Well, what's up, dummy? We ain't never, greet each other like that. Yeah, it's something to laugh and joke about, but we ain't do that at high school.
Yeah.
What you mean? A girl really shut you down. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, man, this is the first of many to come, man. This is the reserve life thing. How y'all feeling, man?
Yo, lusty as shit over
I feel
there.
amazing, man.
You keep rubbing your knees.
I got it from Lusty
Yeah,
Lee,
that shit
boy.
come from, man. That's when that shit got in your veins.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you drunk it all, got in your veins, you need those things.
But I do want to say, man, again, congratulations to Javante Tank Davis.
Great week.
And congratulations to Angel Reese for making the WNBA.
Another good fact, man. Shout out to Angel Reese. It was just a lot of people that was putting on for the
Part of
season.
St. Francis,
Going
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
man. It's a lot going on.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, and I do want to say, even though y'all my guys, you know, shout out to Huey Brand, shout out to PSHC. You know, keep dropping fire pieces and things of that nature. But y'all gonna have to get a couple 3X's too just for the culture. You know what I mean?
Because I'm having a 3X's for you niggas.
Chip.
And y'all don't come get them.
Shit, since the Thanksgiving.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done. I don't know if you think the fit ain't right. Listen, if I coach you through it, I'm gonna get you through it.
For sure.
Bro, check this out. It's gonna fit like this, whether you like it like that, but it's for you.
For sure, man.
I don't just think it's gonna be.
You see how cool it is to be smart, man? You know, do you really see how cool it is to be
Shit,
smart?
in hindsight, it show you. Look where we at now. You know what I mean?
Alhamdulillah,
It's
man.
what smart gets you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It take you further than money ever will. I don't give a fuck with you niggas who feel like you got a lot of paper and it's gonna buy you the life that you want. It won't, man. Manners gets you further than money.
For sure.
For sure, man. That's what gentlemen do. All the real gangsters were gentlemen. You know what I mean? So at least the ones that raised me anyway.
And to piggyback off of it, when you look at this, you got the projects, you got Park Heights, you got East Baltimore, you know, Preston Greenmount, Johnson Square community. I'm surrounded by jails and projects. You know what I mean. So you can come from something. It don't always have to be, you know, the Harvard story behind success.
Yeah.
You know, and of course you got a guy that was raised by both parents, single mom. But I had uncles and brothers, and I'm pretty sure he had uncles and, you know, people that were close to raise them up, you know what I mean, as well. So, you know, he ain't never too cool to be,
That's
you
definitely
know.
another topic for another episode.
Yeah, for sure, but you know.
That's what a lot
That's a
of young dudes need to hear about, man. Especially me realizing in hindsight that was a thing. So definitely looking forward to that, man. That could be the opener. For sure.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We definitely got time.
Where can they find you?
The opener gonna be Boy to a Man. Man.
Boy to a man, I'm doing love.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
For sure. But y'all gotta understand, you know, episode 2 coming soon, you know?
Yeah, but while you here, make sure you follow us on Spotify, all that good stuff, Instagram,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Subscribe, like, share.
Like and
like
share.
and subscribe this vibe.
Put it on the shirt.
Put it on his shirt. Like and subscribe this vibe.
Yeah, straight up.
It's
We got a
cool
lot.
table. We got the head VIP with
You know,
ID to get
that's
this.
Larry.Love on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Chubby Pop Me Gordo, Popular Stranger 2. This is the Reserve Lunch Table.
There's at the cool table, babe.
You know?
Just this past Sunday was like, you know, every man got a purpose in life. I feel like that part is what makes us.
Yeah.
I want to feel make a
When you are in a space where you are seen as the minority,
just the look and the feel of the wine industry, it's almost like it needs to
But
be.
it was like, all right, we done drunk the, you know, the Remy's and all the other, you know, cognacs. But when you mature and you somewhere and you know, by the water or something and you got a nice glass, you know, not stemless, you feel me? And you got that good pour, and you know, when the wine hits you, it's just like, man, I feel smooth. It's like, you know, it's like a satin sheet or something. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels sexy.
Yo, that's probably the perfect analogy for it.
Yeah.
Like people were asking, like, yo, what? Just like with the cigars, they're like, well, you inhale it, how you? It's like, bro, it's like when you drinking wine, you drink it, and when you smoke a cigar, it's like, I love life.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I drink wine. It's not like, you know what liquor is. Well, put your hands on me then.
Yeah.
Well, put your liquor is a different type of ball game, man. But yeah, we back. The Reserve Lunch Table, we back. We go off left field when we get to talk about these grapes.
Yeah. Hey man, you know, hey, but speaking of these grapes right here, I can't.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna cut you off. But it made me remember. This is actually how I got my other name that everybody calls me for people that don't know Lusty Roy. But I'll tell a quick story of that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was shout out to a good restaurant who ain't sponsoring us, but they the reason. I was at a restaurant and I was drinking Camus. People don't know Camus $50 a glass type shit. You know what I mean? Not to brag, just telling you how to go in day in life. But I'm drinking it, and I realize I don't need much wine at this. So I had 2 glasses. By my second glass, I just kept saying, man, I feel lusty. Like, damn. Like,
Lusty D again.
Yeah, like, that's what, yeah, people know.
Kiss you in the mouth.
Kiss you in the mouth.
I see, I feel lusty as shit. Lusty Leroy. And ever since then, everybody, when I get drunk, that's what they be like, oh, you love Lusty. He activated now. He out the Uber.
Yeah, he out the Uber.
XL, I'm sorry. Black truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's how, this wine is actually how I got my name. We've been drinking wine for quite some time, man. We was young doing this shit.
And we doing it the right way. I mean,
it is.
Goodfellas.
You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, Goodfellas shit.
Listen, when we when we introduced, you know what I mean, and I can say that in the city when we introduced aerators and decanters to it, you know,
100%.
like
100%.
I had a million DMs. Hey, what's that glass thing?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Straight up.
And you know, without further ado, I say, hey man, this is a decanter. You can get it here because I'm not gonna gatekeep anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want for others what I want for myself, to an extent, because I know I may be. By the time you get that decanter, I'm on.
Yeah, we on to
Yeah, you know.
to another
But speaking of these juices and berries, man, I must say, this old day to soul, man. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony and Robert Mondavi, man.
You got one.
You know what I mean? You got one. I'm telling you.
I ain't even finished my second glass.
You know, he say he Lusty Leroy, man. I feel like I got a satin sheet on my back. I just keep going like this for some reason.
Hey, yo.
You know,
You
but
drinking and feel like you getting a massage at the same time.
Nah, for real.
Oh,
shout out to Mello.
one time, old day to soul, man.
Putting on for the city.
I'm proud of my city, man. I just want to say that,
I'm
man.
doing
Like, shout out to Javante.
Oh, my.
Just brought it back home.
Uh-huh.
Bullied the shit out of yo the whole time. It's funny though, because I'm looking at the irony of this joint being in Vegas, and we know he was talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The same thing is supposed to happen, and they kind of still. That might have been why he decided to do that shit. Maybe
Detroit
I don't
versus
know.
Baltimore.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
shout out to yo for bringing it back
Our
home,
cousins.
man. Yeah,
What up? What up,
You
though?
took this fight too soon. He told him that in the press conference.
He told him.
You took this fight too soon.
Yo, I know that's why we love Javante or love Tank the way because he's the epitome of the city.
For sure.
Epitome of the city. You know, people coming from different walks of life, whether you two-parent home, single mom, foster care, adopted, whatever it is, like showing shorty come. We love the nothing to something story, man. I call it the black mom in the kitchen, man. Make a dinner out of nothing, man.
Make it
turn it
happen.
into something. So with shorty, like how could you hate on him? When you him, Mello, all of these guys that are doing, the common denominator, whether it's East, West, we always joke about it, but the common denominator is always Baltimore. And when people are putting on for the city and people are doing different things, yo, Mello is a fucking NBA All-Star, Olympic gold medal. We talk about him and his wine right now.
Yeah, this is
like
crazy.
that just shows you where we are.
Off Myrtle Avenue.
Off of Myrtle
1300
Avenue.
block
Yo.
to be exact.
Come on, man. Like this,
And you got Tank coming from the same area, not too far,
literally from the
and
same area.
boxed on one of the roughest streets
Yeah.
in the city, which is a historical landmark if you go back to the early 50s, 60s, and 70s when we had theaters and things of that nature. So when you speak of Baltimore as a whole, it's like, just think of the backstory to these people's lives. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to come from Myrtle Avenue to go to Taos, you know, where he went to Towson Catholic, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to play at the Dome coming from being from West Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's a different type of boom.
Just on the strength.
You know,
That's where you make your bones.
for sure.
Shout out to Nina Simone. Oh, Yo, I'm proud of the city. Like, I don't know if y'all follow the page or something. It's called Baltimore History. Baltimore History. Yo, just so many gems that come from that page and just different. One of the reasons why I started my brand is for shit like that, to where people, if we don't do it, then people won't. I call it Christopher Columbus out shit. Like you not knowing certain things that started in Baltimore. Something as simple as the fucking snowball started in Baltimore.
Egg custard.
That started in Baltimore. That started in Baltimore.
Custard.
Yo, there's so many different things that we have, but we don't. That's why I love like New Yorkers. Like, you know, we got a lot of homies from New York. They carry that shit. Yeah, shout out to Dot, man.
Speaking of, I was about to say that, like, I was also happy that page came up because I used to be envious in like places like New York and DC because they have all these pictures and like Yo, I know we had so many of them same type of characters here.
They be on that page.
I know, but it's nowhere to document. Nobody was taking the time to document.
Sure.
You know what
We
I mean?
ain't have a smack or those guys.
Yeah, even down to us being fly, like, you know, they'd be like, man, Baltimore wasn't known for X, Y, Z, and now you see, like, man, we was putting that shit on. Like, we know,
We started
the
that
world
shit.
don't know. You know what I mean? So to see it is like, man, I've been telling y'all. Now we got digital proof. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen. You can check the page. This is our was it Tell Blanco sent you
Tell
all
Blanco,
that, you know what I mean? So shout out to Baltimore history, man.
So the key in on that, you know, with you two guys, y'all, you know, have your own, you know, brands. Even taking probably little nuances from certain cities and things and putting it to your own collective. That's what you kind of inspired, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I got to take these gems of what I seen and I'm going to incorporate it into my own thing to make, you know, your apparel. And, you know, of course, you with the hats, that's a nostalgia thing because you had a lot of people, everybody wanted a fitted hat or everybody wanted a snapback. So, but still putting forth our city to say, we got to stand out. Because if you notice, we got a lot of Baltimore brands. Ain't nothing the same.
Yeah.
You know, even down to the personalities of the people that's behind the brands. You know?
25th Street.
But when we go somewhere, they know we won.
Yeah, for sure.
The segue. Listen. It's one, and y'all going to know when I said it. The time that it was a small incident on 8th and Collins and Wet Willie's, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't. You didn't even have to know, but you could tell that all of us was from Baltimore from afar. One corner.
Yeah.
That's
You
not
feel
when Yo got slapped, is it?
No. But I'm just saying this was like a Florida and Baltimore situation that happened, but it was mega for us on this corner.
Yeah.
And it takes me back to when 8th and Collins was 8th and Collins for us.
Yeah.
That was our what you would call Freaknik.
That was our Freaknik.
You know, and this is what y'all been going since graphic tees was. But you know, I not to bounce around, but I was just saying like
16 for skinny jeans.
Baltimore is Baltimore. It ain't no way, like you always say, man, nobody party like us. When we go and can take over a city.
Why you said that? In Atlanta, she was like, yo, Atlanta was like, I just seen a clip on Instagram about a guy talking about, I forget his name, but he was talking about the decline in nightlife and how it started, about like bottle service coming to nightlife. And, you know, it took away from people who just wanted to party.
Was he speaking on AG?
Yep.
I just seen that earlier. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the day.
Yeah,
I seen it the day. And I remember my wife talking about it like, yo, she was talking to somebody from the city. Because, I mean, we got up all at one time when we got out of there. Like, when we go somewhere, when it's a takeover for real, when it's a Baltimore takeover, you know we in there. Like, we partying. It ain't like, I remember you going once, you was like, y'all went to the white party, and it was like, yo, it was fly, but everybody was just standing around looking at each other. Us, it's gonna be fly. It's niggas in here that'll bust your head, but don't get it twisted. Man, cut that shit up. We
cut a rug.
Two-step everything in here. Bottles coming, all that shit. Fucking me, we partying, man. That's what I love about our city is what we party. Anybody that's never been to a takeover, anybody that's never been to a Baltimore weekend, you gotta go. Fuck all that. I don't want to party with my city. You sound like you want to go out there tricking. Go party.
Shouldn't be none of y'all in the room with 17 head blow dry.
Down to the guys too. You probably want to go out there and be another person. I get it. Yeah, I can go to Houston or I can go to this place when my city ain't there and put on a whole nother persona that you don't have. But yo, when the city is together and we go party somewhere, we've been in Miami 20 times. Best times I've ever had was when the city was there, man.
And it's a way to do that. It's also a way to do that. If you are a person that feel like that, you can still go down with the city. Just don't miss the last party. The finale is the most important. You know what I mean? But you can go down there and do wherever you are. You can do what they do until it's time to do something with your people.
I'm in North Beach.
See, you know what I mean? Get in and out. That's how you do it.
They were the people who came down on a Friday. That got the most smack to talk. Well, we've been there since Thursday. See, you
They don't
haven't
even
noticed
know.
the difference.
They don't even know the Thursday, the setup plan.
Y'all, why y'all going on a Thursday? It ain't nothing happening. All
Rookie
right,
mistake.
That,
Rookie
Alright.
mistake.
that determines your whole weekend. Thursday,
Nah.
set the ball.
This
You
them.
might have a weekend girlfriend by Sunday, man. I've been with this bitch all weekend.
No, it's them 4 in the morning, man. We going in the house, man.
Yeah,
Y'all's
we scratch-
vacation.
We see you riding back. We see you scratching, riding by on another moped.
Shorty, I'm out here.
I got it. We going in.
Yeah.
Yo, look at Joe scratching. I'm about to find a straggler. It's
Ah.
4 in the morning, man. We going
Nobody
in.
for you.
Yo, kicker, he just landed 9:30 on a Friday night
Yo.
in Fort Lauderdale, so we still
Yeah,
gotta take
45 minutes on the shuttle tip. Talking about I know it's live. No. Where y'all from? Man, we just coming from Mega Peace, so we ready to take it in.
Thinking you doing something slick.
They're the ones who dressed at 12 noon.
Dumbass.
And it's 93 degrees. Shorty, why you in all that Amani
Got my shit
exchange?
on. You sweated your whole shit out.
Man, we got trucks.
Kyla wrinkled as a bitch. You heard me.
Fuck, you went to the beach.
Fuck, you was fighting though. Yeah.
Hey, man. Because why you that fresh and it's 97? You see us walking by polo tees.
Big linen
Trunks.
is that. You got 3 fit. You usually got about, let's say, originally Miami was probably about 3 fits. And it stems from the first night. I mean, from the first day. The first day, you go out there, you're going to have your airport attire on.
Mm-hmm.
You might be out for a second, especially if rookie mistake. Your flight landed at 8 in the morning. You can't check in at 3. Right, so you got your airport shirt on. So by this time we moving, big pink, whatever we doing, we outside.
That was mandatory.
We outside. So now you still got your shirt on, and then you check in. You check into the hotel. Then that's when you switch up.
Yeah.
You put something, slide on. You cool, white tee, whatever. Now that's the outside type time.
For sure.
Then you get set up for the night event. Then you go and take a shower again, and then put your night shirt on.
Yeah.
That's day 1. Day 2 come. What do you got at breakfast on day 2?
What you had on yesterday?
The shit you had on from the night joint.
Real shit. Like
And then you don't change and probably until that next night party, man. I'm outside. I'm like, it's 130 out here, man.
But there was the times though,
I'm
man.
sweating like I like cold Pepsi out
Man, I
here.
ain't gonna lie, that's what I missed though. Like, for some reason I missed the dress code shit, man. It made a difference of where you was at.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't had to be there every night, but certain nights was a requirement to look your best. You feel me? Like now, these motherfuckers ain't got no decorum, and they feel like, yo, this how it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? It ain't they fault because it been cut out for some years. I think
It's
thanks to
mannequins.
COVID and shit.
It's mannequins. They dressing like the mannequins.
Not even that though. Like everybody comes with sweatpants and shit like that. Like, ain't putting that shit on no more. And I be
Right.
like, damn, yo.
And they and to be honest, they ain't really inspired. That's why, guys, such as can inspire, but then it's a flip side of that. You get the hate because you can't wear like one of us wear.
That's cool.
And the thing about it, all you gotta do is just reach out and that, and some people don't even congratulate when they know you got it on. It take for a real man, shorty. I like the way you feel me. But the guy that's sitting back in the cut, oh man, he think he. Come on, man. Just say I look decent,
you
man.
know what normally happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
His homies to see something like, nah, I actually fuck with it. It always take one cool nigga to change the perspective for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So he went, nah, I fuck with that. I know it's the way you do things. I can't dance, but I fuck with how Chris Brown do his thing. You know what I mean? Like, so it's the way you do things. But a nigga might look at him, that dancing ass nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, he fucking
Being
bitch
weird is
off.
cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Being weird is cool. It's when you trying to be weird, it doesn't make it cool.
For sure.
But if you came up like Lupe, Pharrell, and all them niggas was weird,
Mm-hmm.
but they was them.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the masses are concerned,
Yeah.
them niggas weird, but they was them.
Mhm.
And then you look 20 years later, the shit that they was wearing is what you wearing now.
Yeah.
But y'all was calling them weird, but it does take that guy. It's usually 2 things. It's either somebody that you respect and saying, nah, I fuck with that, or you see the women, man.
I was about to say that.
Y'all
That's the
niggas
one
tripping,
thing,
they
not
put
even
that
the
shit
shit.
on. Yeah.
That's the first thing. As soon I always tell women that they are the controllers of cool. Honestly, you know what I mean. Whatever they deem is not cool no more, men gonna cut out. You know what I mean. You see how fast that man shit cut out. You know, niggas cut that shit quick. And he gave about a year and a half run. He was like, nah. Enough women said we ain't with that shit.
For sure.
You look funny. You look like funny money over there. They like, nah. All right, well I'm gonna get the saddle now. Put that shit down too. You don't see nobody with it no more, unless you are confident enough, man. Even then, it's fine. I never had a problem with it, but that's when you know a person is doing it for themselves. You know what I mean? So
I was thinking, well, you know what, and what we gotta get back to, as a collective, especially in this city, is for some of the guys, and because I say every male ain't a man, just start making women feel like they women again when they in a club. There should be a time where you could go get the bottles, you know what I mean, and it's for the women, not 30 guys in a section, and you don't want to share with the women. Be a good host. Don't worry about dressing better than them. They are the eye candy. We supposed to, so
ain't no party without them.
For sure.
It's a maturation stage. You got to get to that point. Because I'm at the point now to where
That's
as you
just
pick
decent.
up,
I see
as
it.
you pick up the bottle,
I see your eyes though.
Yeah.
I see your
You about
eyes.
to say exactly. You about to segue from what I'm about to say. Like we was talking about this. I think it was some years ago. Like I don't even feel comfortable with drinking out the bottle no more.
Yeah, I just
So
feel
we
like
order
an idiot holding the
champagne.
bottle.
Yeah, just like we on some shit now. Nah, pull that. Yeah, fill that.
That
food
shit.
up.
That shit. Listen, it's like it's weird to me now because it's like, and I'm not even a strip club nigga, but when I get pulled into the strip club, bro, I don't even throw money at women. I literally give the money to the women. I bring my own women and let them parlay and have a good time with the women. Because women gonna bond with each other more than me. I just feel like a fucking creep, like holding a bunch of money in my. That's no diss to nobody that's doing it. I'm just saying my comfort level is like, all right, yo, if I'm gonna bring my own party, and I'm gonna allow them to have they fun. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it cool, drink my drink, and they gonna be my entertainment versus. I'm in there like, baby, come here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And that's how it's supposed to be as
Watch
such.
those hands, bro.
Let me see you twerk till it hurts. Like, I ain't with that dumbass shit, you know
Say
what I
it
mean?
again,
Like,
yo,
let
let
me
me
see you twerk till it hurts.
Let me see it.
Now see what that feel
That's
like.
why I'm like, I ain't. But same with the bottles, you know what I mean? Like that's cool. Something celebratory, it makes sense. But it's just like I don't know. I like to set the scene for what's going on, and then let everything do what it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Versus I'm trying to be present. Like I got to have a bottle. Like y'all at my party. Like nigga, this is your party. I'm working for you. But I'm gonna set the tone for what I got going on over here and keep
For
playing.
sure, for sure.
What we drinking, man?
We drinking this Old Day to Soul, man. I don't know if it's the dates, the juices and berries, but this Old Day to Soul, man. If you ain't got it, go and get it, and it's something to have in your home, man. With your lady, however you want to do it, man. But shout out to Carmelo Anthony and Robert Mondavi on this amazing collab.
Or you can make it celebratory, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
good happening in your life. Pop them out.
You passed nursing school, or you just you grew up on it. You just moved up like Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how it go, because you're not too cool not to have a job.
That's how you create value to things, man.
For sure.
I fuck with it.
But what we call this here? The what? The reserve lunch table.
The reserve lunch table.
You got Larry Love, you got Popular Straight.
Shit, this VIP, man.
Chubby Poppy Gordon.
The velvet rope right there. You know what I mean?